On 215, this is, of course, the molten core of the political debate. It is actually not the molten core of the issue that faces either, from my point of view, the intelligence community or the civil liberties community, which is to say, this is a comprehensive collection program, but it's a comprehensive collection program aimed at a very narrow category of data, which is to say telephony metadata. And so its capacity to either do great good, as Bruce described, or, frankly, to do terrible damage in the civil liberties arena is actually much less than either collection under 702, which I'll come to in a minute, or collection under Executive Order 12333. It's just not that broad-based a program in terms of in terms of what gets collected and analyzed and how. So what the president did here is he basically adopted in a limited sort of way the review group recommendation, which is to say, move the program outside of government and allow it to be queried, keep the capability, but allow it to be queried with an order of the FISA court. The problem is that, of course, that's actually very easy to say and very hard to do. And so what he did, which it's clever, and the question is whether it's too clever by half, is he said, all right, well, we'll implement part of it now, which is to say we're going to limit the number of analytical hops people are able to take right now. I can do that on my own. He also said he could do on his own, requiring that they get an order from the FISA court to query it. I actually don't think that's right, and I'll be very interested to see if the FISA court buys that. I have a feeling the FISA court's going to look and say we have no statutory authority to entertain such orders. But then he says, okay, and we're going to study the problem of how to really move the data off-site until for the next couple months, and then we'll work with Congress to figure it out. And what that basically means is I'm going to do minor reforms on my own, and then if Congress can sort of design a system, or we'll give them some guidance about what we think they can do, but if they can implement a larger system, great. And by the way, if not, he doesn't say this in the speech, but we can keep living under the existing authority. So I think there's at one level this is a adoption of the review group recommendation, but at another level it does not seem to dramatically impede the ability of the agency, at least in the short term, to collect and query when needed with appropriate supervision the data in question.